It's morphin' time! White Tiger Zord!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Go Power Rangers! Dun, 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 dun. Go Power Rangers! Dun, 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 dun. Go Power Rangers!
You know, I should get one
He's
on eBay.
into obscurity! Yeah.
I know
Hey,
we're not
everyone.
working at work, but
Well, welcome to Scrub Club Gaming Podcast. I know it's been a hot minute, and our fearless leader is gone. Basically, he went to a peace conference. So basically, we got the nerd, our resident Blue Ranger Skooks. We
Yep,
got the token girl, Jen Messina, also known as Jen Pink, also known as Jen Valkyrie, and of course, you got the glow-in-the-dark White Ranger right here, Boken Kabuto. But I like it better in black. But yeah, so basically we are the season 2 cast of Power Rangers
we're
with the
Stone
whole
Canyon Trio.
yeah, we're the trio that stayed in Angel Grove. We're just waiting for the Stone Valley trio to show up.
I'm
Exactly.
Aisha. Scoots is Rocky, and you're Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, like maybe at some point we could get Gabriel. I don't know what his screen name is. Not Gabriel.
Exiled Oreo.
No, not Exile Oreo. What? I'm trying to remember his name. Like the guy that Mustang, like freaking Mustang, will be Rocky, and then Ryu Zero can be Adam, and
I get
as a
it.
girl traveler can be Aisha. So then we got like the Stone Valley trio as
basically
part
you're
of our
saying,
new
like-
cast of 6 people.
So you're saying like we're the Omega Rangers with the Stone Canyon Trio? We're
we
following the comic.
we do not mention the Omega Rangers. There's only one Omega Ranger, and he's from SPD.
Come on, you gotta give props.
There's
to
only
the
one
comic
Omega
book.
Ranger,
Comic
and he's
book.
from SPD.
Yeah, that's true.
Be careful,
Okay.
Jen, because if you're not careful, you will be replaced with a blonde chick, and then you're gonna have to write me a Dear John letter.
Yeah. I don't know who's gonna be Cat.
Okay,
It's okay.
But enough.
I'll pull double shift.
Welcome to our gaming podcast. We're gonna cover some new game trailers and some silicon shortages. Hooray!
I know. How exciting.
Basically, the reason why I can't play Spider-Man 2. So let's start with a brief intro. How has everyone week been? Starting with you, Speaks.
You know, it has been that bad. It was spent a very expensive weekend, but I had fun. I met with a friend, and my brother and I, we went down to the Renaissance Fair this weekend. Actually, super fun.
That's cool.
It is. I got to meet this reenactment group.
Nice.
Little guild out here. Got to learn, talk with them about weapons and everything. Super cool stuff. A lot of like awesome things to see there. Very expensive though, but I had a nice can of mead. I had a quail. I got the sick necklace.
I've been to the Ren Fair only twice. The first time I went with an ex,
Right.
and I was dressed up as Ezio Auditore di Fiorenzi.
Nice.
And my costume basically got destroyed because let's be honest, that cheap leather is very cheap, and things get dusty at the Ren Fair. The other time, I dressed up as Peter Capaldi's version of the Doctor, and I got to flirt with the Queen a bit. We had a nice picnic, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's good.
But I'm glad you had your fun at the Ren Fair.
Thank you.
Did you have a chance to watch the Washing Well Wenches?
No, I wasn't able to watch them at the time. I did hear them though, but I was.
That's a staple.
I know, and they had great costumes and everything, but I was spending so much time talking with the dudes at the guild.
All right. Okay, and Jen, how was your week?
It's been stressful. Stock market keeps going down. I'm not gonna say where I work at, but I work at an investment management where we do trading.
Ugh.
Are they
I
hiring?
like bears, but not that kind of bear.
It's fun. It's very very exhausting, so that's
Mhm,
why I've been working a lot. But it's overall good. I've actually gone back to the gym.
mhm.
I'm working out. Nothing much really. Oh, and I'm gonna celebrate my little brother's birthday this Saturday.
Nice, nice, nice. You got to go all out because, like, in this kind of market, you can't afford the bare minimum. All right. Well, I had a very
Uh,
very stressful week, but the
oh
weekend
yeah,
was wonderful because I got to play some board games, and then on Sunday I went to Robo Toy Fest with my friends
nice.
How
Ryan.
many interviews did you have?
10 in total
Wow, for two people.
for 3 people, but
Good job,
still,
man.
Oh,
like,
who's the
but
third one?
Tiffany,
Nice.
Okay,
Tiff,
cool.
Tiffany, big black dude, has a giant axe.
Oh, that's not Tiffany. That's Mike.
I call him Tiffany.
Okay.
Yeah, like I go by many names. Um, uh, what's it called? Thunderlion, Mountain Slayer, Chocolate Axe. But you can call me Tiffany. Oh, Tiffany, that's a very masculine name. Really? Could be. That's a woman's name. So like because of the nickname that Ryan gave him, because let's be honest, he gives everyone nicknames. I'm
Yep.
like, you know what? There are three guys with the same Americanized name, and the three of us together could basically make an Oreo. So let's
Oh,
just
I
go by
get
different
it.
names. And so, so like I call him Tiffany because of the nickname Ryan gave him.
Right.
He's warmed up to the name, and like he doesn't live too far from me, so I'm like, oh cool, I got a new friend.
Yeah,
But
that is
more
good, man.
importantly, I found this at Target, and a day later, all of them were gone.
I didn't know they sell out fast. Honestly.
Yeah, like freaking there was some White Rangers, some Blue Rangers. There was also a Dino Fury Red Ranger.
Ooh.
Wait,
Um,
I want that. No, I'm just kidding.
and so I had to get this one because you know who my homeboy is,
Of course.
and so I
AKA the
got
king of anime dubs.
yeah. So because I'm the frog, and of course I gotta add to like all my Johnny Young Bosch stuff because he puts the kibosh in the show. But we went to Robo Toy Fest. We interviewed a ton of actors. I got to interview Jean Marie Phillip, who played Max Cooper in Wild Force, and two other actors. One of which played Zanaku, and I met the prop master of Power Rangers, who gave me this authentic, used in the show coin.
That's so cool.
I am the frog.
Honestly.
So yeah, I'm like decked out with ninja frog stuff because I like ninjas, I like frogs, I like the color black, but it's still the White Ranger.
It's a perfect combo.
All right, so our resident nerd slash tech expert Skooks, you'll curate the articles, and the two of us
Of
are
course.
just going to Siskel and Ebert this bleep. Uh, uh,
Fantastic.
you need to use some magic words. Okay, we will Siskel and Ebert the crap out of this, please.
Please. Okay. Hang on. Discord's running a little slow, so I'll have to use my phone
It's
to pull
a
up the
Doctor
other
Strange
articles.
reference.
Oh yeah, speaking of everything, like speaking of the Ren Fair, I did see the I saw the TARDIS
Oh, that's nice.
as well there. It was a nice thing,
There's always a TARDIS at the Ren Fair.
of course. But there was like one Star Trek cosplayer.
There's
Like-
always at the Ren Fair. There's always a Doctor Who or
Right.
Star Trek cosplayer because Doctor Who is a time traveler, and Star Trek characters are always finding some alternate planet that
Right.
happens to be identical to Earth but in a different time period, except for those rare occasions where there is a Stargate that sends them back in time, like
course.
that season 2 episode where Kirk accidentally saves a woman from getting hit by a car, but turns out she was supposed to get hit by a car.
Right. Supposed to hit a car and it caused horrible
I think the
accidents.
episode was Piece of the Action, but it could be wrong.
Maybe. But
Piece,
still.
Piece of the
Before
Action
we
was definitely one of those time travel episodes.
But before we start, Boken, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kawato. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKawato. And of course, I'm gonna come summer when I'm way less busy and I'm not in UK, I will be streaming a lot more, so that you expect more videos. I think I'm gonna start by trying to finish Sonic Heroes because I beat Team Chaotix.
Nice.
I stopped midway through Team Dark, but I gotta collect all of them Chaos Emeralds. So
Master Emerald holder.
yeah. Oh, by the way, did you guys watch Sonic 2?
I did.
I haven't seen it yet. I'd like to.
Okay.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah. I really hope Team Chaotix shows up in the next movie because I love Vector the Crocodile.
Pretty sure
our motto: never refuse work that pays. Yeah, work that pays. I got a bad feeling about this.
I think the next movie might be based on Sonic Adventure 2. I'm not too sure.
Not to spoil, but
of course, no spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have
Where
to.
can they find me?
Where can they find you?
I don't know if you guys have a banner. I don't have control of StreamYard. You can find me on Instagram at Jen Messina, and you can find me on TikTok, GMC2.
GMC2. See, no
And
banner.
why do I even need to ask Skooks? Where can we find you?
Nowhere.
Something. We can find him. Okay, fine. In the words of Reckless,
you can find me here, lurking around in the hashtag FreeMVC2. But you can find all of us if you'd like to have any questions, comments, any other information. You can find us here at Scrub Club Gaming Booking at gmail.com. That's one again.
That's Scrub Club Gaming Bookings at gmail.com. You insert charismatic and very poor reference of Reckless Fox, but heck, why not? The big furry himself, with the thighs of my Shiranui and Ukrainian Alucard. There we go.
You can find me right here.
Oh, made up one. Okay.
So.
Yeah, I love that. Every time he says that, it reminds me of that Family Guy joke where it's like, if you want to find out more about drugs, visit your local library. There's probably a guy selling them there.
Exactly.
All right.
Now, moving on to the articles, I think the first thing that we would like to talk about is Splatoon 3. Jen, how do you feel about Splatoon 3?
I've been waiting for 3 years. For anyone that doesn't know, in Splatoon 2, they had this thing called Team Chaos versus Team Order. It was like a Splatfest, and whoever had the most wins would get to decide when's the next Splatoon 3, right? Thankfully, since I'm on Team Chaos side, Team Chaos won! Woo! And this actually storyline continues in the Octo expansion DLC of Splatoon 2. The storyline is amazing. I really like Octo expansion. It has a really good storyline. With Captain Cuttlefish. But literally the Splatoon 3, the designs, the artwork, and everything. And I love the the new weapons that they have. They have like Octolings, like the weapons are a lot stronger. There's this thing called a bubble blaster, a killer wall. And oh god, and I'm so excited because now instead of just what's that word, swimming underneath, you can actually jump and throw blocks. I wish I could explain it better, but I am so excited. I am so ready for this. I've been waiting 3 years. Team Chaos, baby. And I can't wait for Team Captain Cuttlefish and Pearl and Marina, not Pearl, Marina, Callie and Mari to come back because they're coming back here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to spoil much, but the storyline is perfect. I'm happy that the Splatoon 3, the creators, loved Octo Expansion so much because Octo Expansion is a really good game. If you get the chance, if you love Splatoon 2, please get the DLC. It's very difficult, but the storyline is amazing.
I, you know, because I've had multiple internet issues while playing, like before
Oh
getting
yeah, that's the thing
Splatoon
I
2.
hate. Nintendo, fix your online servers.
It's not even their online servers, just the fact that back then, um, the internet would just not even reach my room.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
really?
like, yeah, like on my Switch, like no, not on my Switch, on my Wii U, the only place I could play online is in the living room, and because I lived with my parents at the time, like I would never be able to use my Wii U for anything other than Hulu.
Oh
I see,
yeah.
but this
Yeah,
one's on the Switch though.
yeah. Anyways, so no, but see, my internet was still that bad when I
Oh.
got the Switch and when I got Splatoon 2. I mean, my internet is way better now, but Splatoon 2 before the the game lossening of 2018.
Of course.
Yeah, I no actually no the game lossening of 2019. I never really played the online multiplayer for Splatoon 2. Like I'm still like level 4 on the online multiplayer. And obviously I haven't played the game since because I don't have the game anymore. But I just played like the main story for Splatoon 2 and the Octo expansion. And I'm gonna be
Hmm.
honest, Octo expansion was by far better than the main storyline.
Yeah, it's a lot
Like
harder.
the main storyline is just, oh, Marie, no wait, is it Callie is missing, and then she heel turns.
She's brainwashed.
Nowhere near as interesting as freaking Octo expansion. That was amazing. And then
Oh
and then
yeah.
like having and then the rescuing Agent 3.
Hell
Heck,
yeah.
fighting Agent 3 was like one of the hardest boss fights I've ever played on the Switch or on a Wii U.
Captain Cuttlefish.
And of course of the fact that and
You went
because of the
into way more detail than I did.
yeah, and because of the fact that there was an Octo expansion for Splatoon, and we're allowed to draw our banners on our games. Now, making a banner on the Switch is a lot harder than doing on the Wii U because there's no touchscreen. I drew this for my banner.
Oh, that's really nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
check
is
it out.
really good, man. Good job.
Yeah, uh, Jojo no Kimio Boken Splatmeisters. Name, yeah, yeah. So like my character's name is Jomaru Takojo, and his stand's name is Octopus's Garden.
Nice.
Yeah. So like, and yeah, and the thing is, I had to draw this pixel by pixel, pixel by pixel.
Every single pixel over and over.
No, like yeah, because you can't like just draw diagonally properly, and like there's no like the touchscreen sucks on the
Oh yeah.
Switch. But the Wii U touchscreen on the original game was so much better, so I was able to draw this for my banner in the original game.
Sorry.
Kamen Rider Ika. Anyways, but yeah, like I didn't care for the new trailer because it's just gameplay footage and it didn't show anything new, just more of the same old what's on the first two games, maybe on a new map, but I care more about the story of Splatoons than the actual gameplay, to be honest.
Right.
Because
Uh,
the story was just more fun. Like I just don't care about the multiplayer that much.
You and I are gonna be Inklings.
But yeah, Team Chaos.
Team Chaos. Okay, there we go. I was really
Excellent.
passionate about this, but next topic.
Next topic, Cam. What is our next topic? Well,
Wait,
speaking
Scoops, you
of,
didn't tell your 2 cents on Splatoon.
I
He
never
doesn't play
played
it,
Splatoon.
so
Oh,
why should
right.
I? Why should we?
Hey, maybe he developed a sudden interest.
Well, are you
Eh,
interested?
I mean, yeah, Splatoon 2 is pretty cool, but I never played it much. I only played like a couple demos.
Are you
Nice.
gonna try Splatoon 3 when it comes out?
I don't have a Switch, and I just never was really
Bro,
Nintendo's.
you're an insult
Boo.
to all the Nintendos and Nintendo Bros out there.
Yep, all of them.
Nintendo. Come on, you gotta be part of the
Nintendo
Nintendo.
Bros.
I'm an insult to everyone.
I told
I
you what
know.
I call myself, Nintendo's.
Nintendo.
Nintendo
Okay.
when I'm a pony bone.
Oh,
PS4
Go
pony
go
bunny.
back to go back to your stupid Xbox.
My stupid PlayStation 4. Speaking of Xbox and PlayStation 4, how about the metaverse? Oh, not that metaverse. The what was it called again? Yeah, multiverses. There we are. Multiverses. What do you guys think about that? The latest fighting game based on the Warner Brother franchises.
They're
since when is
real.
Warner Brothers caring so much about this? Like, didn't they make bad business decisions?
Yes.
I can answer your question, Jen. The question of when did they care? I'll tell you.
Okay, you go then. I just thought it was so surprising.
Space Jam 2.
What?
Yeah. Space Jam 2.
Space Jam
But
2.
but I'm
I
gonna be honest. I'm gonna
This
get
game,
hate for this, but I don't even like Space Jam 2.
neither do I.
I never watched it, so
I mean, the animation's beautiful, but the storyline was like,
garbage.
and then
I'm gonna be honest.
LeBron James'
I
son's
like the
acting was
animation
also
better
really
than the
bad.
original, and that's not even me being like a Gen 1 or anything. I just think that LeBron was a lot less likable as the protagonist compared to MJ. There's no
His son also
actual.
sucks at acting too.
There's also like no like. Where's the space? Where's the space in Space Jam 2? Sure, you could say, oh, well, Space Jam 1, like the basketball game was on Earth. Yeah, but it was against aliens. These were real Looney Tunes against aliens. Here we just have, just virtual copies of Bugs Bunny, etc., versus virtual copies of NBA players.
I mean, I will say this: the animation is beautiful. I like the way it looks and everything. It's just the storyline was just not it. I'm sorry. Especially the son's acting in there. No,
I'm gonna be honest, the Sun had better acting than LeBron.
you think so? I thought the son had. Because I mean, there were so many things where I wanted to yell at the son for being an idiot.
Oh, well, yeah, like any character in that position would be an idiot. But then again, but you could say the same thing about LeBron in the movie because it's like you don't see the like you say, oh, you gotta go back to fundamentals, but like, what is the fundamental of being a cartoon? Being loony, duh.
I don't know, because I'm looking at the multi look. I'm looking at this right, and I'm comparing it to Space Jam. It has pretty graphics, right? I will say Space Jam's better in terms of animation, but like this one, it looks cool. I like that they added Steven Universe.
They did.
Yeah, they added Steven Universe to the multiverses.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't even care for Steven that much. Garnet maybe, but not Steven.
No, because you know how Steven Universe kind of has like LGBT, and then like they were
Yeah.
kind of like they had like some controversy. They got dropped and all that stuff. So I'm glad they at least Warner Brothers at least accepted it.
Yeah, but
Doesn't make
again,
my
if you want an LGBT character from Steven Universe, why not just get Garnet? She's a great fighter,
Garnet's there too.
she is like the fusion
Garnet is
of.
there too.
Okay, well, I just don't care for Steven. Like, if you only get like one or two characters from like each series, I'd rather have Garnet than Steven, to be honest.
I don't know.
Honestly, like after season one, season one, maybe season two, like Steven's not as interesting of a character, and Steven Universe Future made me straight up hate him.
I see. Okay, but overall, I don't know. I'm not really like. I'm sorry, Warner Brothers. It's not captivating to me. The multiverses. Like, you remember when, like, what was that? Nickelodeon had a splat. What was that thing?
Yeah. Nickelodeon, not Smashers, Nickelodeon All Star Battle.
Like, you know how a lot of companies are doing multiverses and all star battles and all that, like
Yeah,
Jump Force and all.
everyone's trying to jump on the coattails of Smash Bros. We get
Yeah.
it,
So
and
like,
we
I
even
wouldn't be
made a joke
surprised.
about that too. Like a few podcasts ago, we were making jokes about that. Like what if like we had Disney princesses as a fighting game,
Ooh.
or Teen Nick shows. Like what if you got like Josh as a no, not Josh. What if you had Megan as a playable character? She would have like a remote control with a bunch of traps in it, and then like Leo's like, what if you had Drake in a prison suit?
So, like, all right. So I'm just looking at the characters, right? Who do you think would be winning in this multiverses? For me, I'm gonna give it up for Superman.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Don't say the Iron Giant. I feel like he doesn't do shit.
I mean,
Okay,
he
look.
can
Here's
do
the thing.
shit.
Superman can bench press the planet.
Actually, no. You know who's the real OP? Tom.
See, this
Tom
is
and
why.
Jerry.
See, like this conversation we're having right here is the reason why we should never have Goku in Smash Bros.
Dude, if
Yes.
Goku literally makes it in Smash Bros, oh my god, it's
But
over.
you know
It's
who's a real
really-
hero? The one who will honestly beat everybody at max power? Shaggy.
Yeah.
Well,
They
for
even-
me, for me, I'm gonna give it up for Tom and Jerry. For you, Shaggy. What about you, Mike?
First of all, screen names.
I'm sorry, Boken Kabuto.
Thank you, Jen Pink, aka Jen Valkyrie.
Shut up.
Jen wasting her screen time on
I'm just
lack of
saying,
character
who do you
development.
think would be the OP character? I said Tom and Jerry.
Okay. Yeah, I would say Jerry from Tom and Jerry. Not even okay. You know what? Jerry would have the best offensive, but Tom would have the best recovery because he can take so much and survive. As long as they don't use Chloe Grace Moretz from the movie as a playable character. I mean, if they use Hit Girl, okay, whatever, but not Chloe Grace Moretz from the movie. That's just weird.
What about Bugs Bunny?
He's a stinker.
Oh.
Yeah, but he can pull it off. That's the tricky part.
Mm-hmm. What are the other playable characters? Because I know you got Batman, Shaggy, Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry. Who else we got in that
You
roster?
got Velma, you got Wonder Woman.
Oh, definitely don't use Velma because she's gonna lose her glasses and be completely useless.
No,
there's
hang on.
Adventure Time in there too.
Here, let me get the character roster.
Go on 227. So go on the trailer, screenshot time 227, and then you'll get it.
No, hi. Here's a link from Dextro for the full roster. Just give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So the full roster is going to be the Iron Giant, Taz the Tasmanian Devil, Velma, Arya Stark.
Wait, Arya Stark?
Arya Stark, yes. Arya is here. And she does have Needle with her. Batman, Bugs Bunny, Finn the Human, Jake the Dog, Garnet, Steven Universe, Harley Quinn, Rain Dog, Shaggy, Superman, Tom and Jerry, and Wonder Woman.
Tom and Jerry!
I feel like Tom and Jerry would be just one character.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I figured as much. I guess I'd go with Tasmanian Devil because he's just the most fun, I guess.
But he licks you, and that's disgusting.
I don't know. I feel like he's the sleeper hit of the roster.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like everyone is gonna either say Superman because he's the overpowered one, say Bugs Bunny because he's the icon, Shaggy because he's the meme, or Tom and Jerry because they look like they're the weakest, so you assume they're gonna turn out to be the strongest. So I'm gonna go with the character that will probably be the most ignored out of this roster and just go with Tasmanian Devil. Not because I'm a hipster, but because like honestly he's adorable and I like Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, he could pull it off.
Besides, who knows? Maybe he will be a sleeper hit like Aquaman in Injustice 2.
Okay.
That's good. So, next up, since we're talking about video games and everything,
well, this is the video game podcast, so
of course. But speaking of this, hang on. Speaking of which, Square Enix recently sold off all their Western studios on IPs to Embracer Group for just $300 million, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Because if you're selling over like 50 properties, you're making that much. That is not good.
Who did they sell it to?
To this group called.
How dare they?
Group. So it's probably like a think tank company. No,
it's a crypto They do. They invest in pay to earn for those crypto mobile games. How dare they?
It's the formerly Nordic Gaming License AB and THQ Nordic. Huh.
Why would they do that? Like, are they trying to get into the NFT game as well? Ew.
I don't know if they're trying to get NFTs,
No,
but
because I mean, it's pretty obvious they're
Square
implementing NFT.
Square Enix is, yes. That's also the thing. They sold out
Ew.
all their companies to.
NFTs are scams.
They are, but the NFT market and crypto in general is going downhill, like bad.
Is it any surprise? Because think about what crypto is. First of all, crypto doesn't even and no one who tried to explain crypto to me when I asked them to explain to me exactly what crypto is, they were not able to provide with sufficient answers. And I'm pretty sure you can say, well, Kabuto, you're a scientist. Why don't you do the research? Well, here's the thing. It's like, as far as my research goes, it's not something worth getting. But everyone's like, oh, we need to
I work
invest in
in
crypto.
investment
We,
management.
we need to get like freaking
Get onto
Bitcoin
it.
and Dogecoin. And it's like, and I'm like, okay, so I understand if you had some kind of one universal currency that everyone can use together, like you convert your dollars to crypto and then back to euros and vice versa. Like, okay, I totally get that. But the thing is, if you have multiple different types of cryptocurrencies, that defeats the purpose of cryptocurrency. And so basically what you end up having is you're selling a fake product. People are buying this fake product that doesn't exist. And then because so many people are buying this non-existent product is developing real life stocks, and then people are investing real life stocks into this non-existing product.
I just want to let you know it's a scam. There are a couple. I will say this. I'm not gonna get into big detail, but there are a couple investment managers that do invest in crypto, but for the most part, it doesn't last that long. It's not a withholding kind of thing. Crypto doesn't like it's very volatile, so it's very easy to just to never have like it's one of those things that are short term. It's never meant to be long term investments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, invest in GameStop.
Yeah.
Oh come on, come on. This joke was funny a few months ago.
It was.
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, so it's like people are like sometimes people ask me like, do you accept crypto? I'm like, no, I don't. Why would I? I barely accept real money. I mean, I accept real money, but I barely accept it. And I don't mean that in a communist kind of way. I mean that in the like goods and service kind of. I am not a communist, and I will use my amazing fluent Russian speaking, my beautiful Russian speaking tongue to cleave every last bit of any love for that idealism, because money is good. Great, not so much, but money is still good.
Overall, I'm just what, if Square Enix is doing this, my guess is other like Capcom's gonna do it too. Capcom next in line. I know it. Capcom's gonna do it too. I promise you.
I hope
Nevertheless, if an EMP hits the entire planet and everyone will lose all the internet in the world forever and all your crypto is gone, I will rest assured that if you need fresh water and I have the only homemade desalinator device, I won't be taking crypto as payment for my fresh water. No, you either need to give me some goods that I want, or you have to provide me with some services to earn that water. Just saying. You know, capitalism for the win.
But okay, if you had to, if we're gonna predict which video game developer is gonna do something like this next, I'm gonna guess Capcom.
Activision.
Yeah, they're gonna be a sellout. No, Activision probably is on it already. They're probably let's make NFT.
I've been at this longer than the both of you. The answer is both.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if.
Come on, who's the biggest sellout in the video game?
Activision Blizzard and Capcom. But I wouldn't be surprised if EA became a fourth.
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna be
Because
surprised if Nintendo does this.
Oh God, if Nintendo does it, we're doomed.
Nintendo hasn't said anything about cryptocurrency or anything
No,
yet. They're very
I
no.
know, but see, the
conservative.
thing is,
We're making this
Nintendo
prediction in a couple months.
Nintendo is a
Activision
very
are gonna do this.
conservative company. I don't think it would put too much risk into something like that.
No.
Like,
Yes.
I think it's gonna stick to just using real money, like buying family video games, some rated M, but still family games, and using real money to pay for them.
Okay.
Real money.
All right. We're making
Yeah.
this prediction. If in a couple months the Activision does this, something similar, Capcom,
Speaking
we
of
told you so.
speaking of fake money, let's talk about the silicon shortage.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Because it's thanks to that I can't play Spider-Man 2.
Really?
In order to play Spider-Man 2, what do you need more than anything else?
Money.
I mean, that goes without saying, but what do you need using that money?
A car.
No. I have a car, but no.
Yeah.
What do you need to buy with money in order to play Spider-Man 2?
Job.
You're gonna buy a job.
No, no. How do I
Gasoline.
say? You need. What do you?
What
I don't
what do you
understand how
need
that. How
to
this.
get using that money in order to play Spider-Man 2?
He needs a PS5, and he isn't going to be able to get a PS5 because there is an overall semiconductor shortage going into 2024.
I know there's such a huge supply shortage going on right now. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, which means I can't just, I miss being able to just walk into a GameStop and just ask for a video game system, PS2, GameCube, whatever, heck, even Nintendo Switch, hand them physical money, and then they just hand the video game system to me, and I can just walk home with it. Now they're like, oh, you need a GameStop membership.
Yep.
And in order to be no, you need to order the game online, which means you have to pay for it online. And the only way to order the game is if you subscribe to our membership program.
Yep.
And I'm like, bleep this.
That's too much. You remember when Best Buy used to have that Gamers Club thing? That was the best thing ever.
You wouldn't even need a gamers club. Like back in the day, you could just buy a video game system, no questions asked. You just needed the correct amount of money.
That's true.
And you
But
just gotta walk into the store with said money. Maybe you might need your photo ID because like you gotta be 17 or older
it's
to
a
buy a
lot of
video game
money.
system without adult supervision. But still, you need money, like just real money. You don't need to buy things online. You don't need any membership. Just bring money. Money, 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 money.
Maybe we're doing this for like the scalpers.
Well, yeah, there is a scalper problem, but the thing is, it's like you could still just solve the problem by saying, "Hey, one system per person."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you know how it is. It's always one per person, but then the scalpers evade it. So
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking for a PS5, right? It's so sad. Have you seen what people do on eBay?
Mhm.
Oh,
I
God.
mean, we've already seen what people do on the Switch, so
That is true. But in general, supply
scalpers,
shortage.
the scalpers,
It's the
because of
scalper.
because of
It's
you guys and that silicon shortage, I can't play Spider-Man 2. And part of me is thinking, can we just get some aluminum and then just fuse it with hydrogen?
Business.
But that's what I'm saying. Just get a ton of aluminum and then fuse it with hydrogen to make silicon. Like Dr. Octopus.
The ports. I don't know. It's a business problem.
I'm just saying, like economic problems need scientific solutions, and why not just use atomic fusion?
It ain't that
Yeah.
easy because of business wise.
I think business would make more money if they invested in atomic fusion, turn aluminum into silicon, like the alchemists that we are, and then use that silicon to make microchips or whatever else you need that silicon for. I'm just saying, just use chemistry.
It ain't. I don't know. We can't do much. It's okay.
Is atomic fusion really that hard to do?
I guess so. Then again, I'm
I'm,
not a chemist.
I was being facetious, man.
Too late.
Is that
You
everything
just,
for the video
I just
game?
need like
No,
good
we have.
solutions.
Wait,
Go
is
on.
that everything for the new video games?
In regards to new video games, yes, we just have a couple other news.
Oh, okay.
Um, I did want to say as well that recently, back on the first, when did he pass away? When was it?
What's his name
Back
again?
in back in April 28th, it was announced that Robert Razor Guy Krakow, co-founder of Razer, a pioneer of game mouse, passed away at age 81.
Oh no, the gamer
Yes,
PC,
the gaming mice.
whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
Yep.
Passed away at 81, sadly, which is a
You
shame
know?
because he's really good. I'm not surprised he lived that long.
Yeah.
Company
I
that
will say this, like I'm not really a PC gamer, but I give respect for all the PC gamers, especially like since like I play mostly the consoles and but he made some really good quality. I respect his work, and all that. And rest in peace to him. Um Nothing much I can say. Krakow, right?
yes.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but he made it to 81. That's actually an impressive.
Honestly, I didn't think he was that old.
Oh yeah. He's not that. He didn't seem that old, but he wasn't really in the news much. But a lot of people did enjoy that he was very. I guess people enjoy that he was very personable in a way that, according to the IGN article, that at Razer, Krakow would become the public face of the company, would not only include a message from Razer Guy with Razer products, but he also added his email to the note as well. He's also known for having interviews with up and coming journalists and would even give some of them jobs. So he's a very active member of the. He was a very active member of the gaming community and definitely put in a lot of care.
I never owned any of his products. Have you guys owned any of his products?
Nope.
Yeah, those mice are pretty good.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're quality mice. I like gaming mice and everything. I have a different one.
I heard that like they're known for their like keyboards is the best ones or something.
Yeah,
like that.
they're really famous for their LED keyboards and everything.
Oh no, I could never afford it, but it's so beautiful.
Oh yeah, get those pink ones.
Mike,
Cherry blossom.
can you never own a Razer?
The only Razor I've ever owned was the Razer Motorola cell phone.
Oh,
Different Razer.
that's not the same one.
I know it's not the same one. That's why I'm being silent about it.
Never mind. It's okay.
The only Razer. The only Razer I ever owned open that mouse was. No, that don't work. Anyway, so he will be missed, and he was an important member of the gaming industry. Pretty nice guy, from the sounds like. Kind of a shame he passed away. Still, the last thing on the table today is by Ryan Dinsdale on IGN. Nintendo of America president says he's reviewing troubling stories about working conditions in Nintendo. The article, Bowser addressed the troubling reports in an email to Nintendo employees shared by Axios.
But to be fair, all video game companies are like that.
Yeah, but normally you don't hear about this kind of stuff.
I will say this: I give props. At least they are addressing it instead of because I had a friend a couple years ago, 8 years ago, they used to get paid like $10 an hour, and it was like an engineering job or something like that. It was really bad. and I'm happy they're doing something about it. There's nothing much I could say in terms of the NL, and then because this is about the National Labor Relations, and
Mhm.
isn't it usually video game companies they hire through contracts? They don't hire you as a permanent employee.
Yes, and that's what they're
Yep.
saying in the article as well, that there's a lot of frustration from contract employees that they join part time and they just really want to work as a full time employee, but they rarely ever move up into that position. It's a lot of,
That's
oh yeah,
sad. I wish one thing we can do is this isn't just apply to video game companies, right? Like for instance, my job we hire through employment agency, a contract. We also do
right.
the same, and in every company. And I wish what people would do is like make a better condition, living conditions for us. That's the reason why there's so much shortage, like job shortage in a lot of things, like
Mhm.
teachers and whatnot, because people are fed up.
Yep.
So my
I
my hope is because I heard Nintendo America's in Seattle, right? The headquarters.
around there, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe we'll see. I'm happy they're actually trying to make something, possible.
Of course.
You know,
Mhm.
um, I remember. I think which company was a video game company that didn't sell well. I know the ones that I forgot. Actually, no, no. One of my cousins they told me the ones that pay pretty decent are actually the those mobile games.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
They pay pretty decent. Like Guns and Mobile. I don't know if you heard of that. Guns and something.
Mhm.
It's a really popular app game, and they pay pretty decent. They pay better than like console video games, like those popular ones.
Of course.
Really?
Yeah, like
Huh.
because I know someone. She's her brother. She works in the app part. It's part of the TikTok games, but like she's the analyst, and he gets paid really good. Just
Hmm.
working on the app games. They pay. It's kind of sad how like the app the app store games, like the employees who work in apps, they get paid
Right.
way better than like people who works in like
Mhm.
the industry. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Mhm.
That is actually really surprising that they get
No,
paid
I'm
so
serious. You should look it up. Like a lot of like people who work on app games now are making way more money than people who work in like video games.
well. That's
Wow.
actually kind of sad.
But you'd be surprised. Like a lot of app games, like you need engineers. Like you need engineers because a lot of times there's always going to be like mesh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's always going to be like technical issues and everything, so they
Mhm.
probably just hire the engineers to
Hmm.
make the job a little easier. But still, allegedly, Nintendo will be looking into Doug Bowser and the rest of Nintendo will be looking into these supposed issues. But when I hear something like this, I'm just very suspicious about it because, oh, sure, they'll say they will look into this and they'll figure
But
out
then they don't actually do it.
exactly. And Nintendo is not your friend. It's not
No, they're
anything.
pretty money hungry. I mean, like, do you know how hard they are on the music portion of
Hmm.
YouTube?
Yeah.
They are
Like I
literally.
said, they're a very conservative country, not country,
Company.
company, where like yeah, it's a good thing in some ways where like they won't bend their Japanese values to American Twitter standards, but on the other hand, it also means they're going to be more strict on how their properties are used by other media, like people on
Hmm.
YouTube. I remember, what's
Dude,
funny.
play one Nintendo music on YouTube, copyright strike.
What's funny. I just remembered there was like this one incident. I don't think it was Nintendo that did it, but I remember. I remember. Well, it was more of a YouTube issue than it was like a video game company issue.
Was it
But
Disney?
no. Like YouTube were the bad guys in that story. But like
Oh,
Right.
basically, what happened was there was like this YouTube user who posted a video of like themselves playing that 8-bit basketball game, like where like you're a stick puppet playing basketball, and there's like an exploitable bug in the game that makes it easy to score a 3-point shot if you go to like the upper right corner of the basketball court.
Right.
And then there was like an episode of Family Guy where where they used that YouTube video in the episode. They used that video from YouTube in the actual episode of Family Guy. And then when the video clip from Family Guy was uploaded, the guy from the original video got copyright struck. Maybe it was by YouTube bot, maybe it was by Fox, who knows? But the point is, even though the video was like years older than that episode of Family Guy, it still got taken down for copyright.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I never thought YouTube was that hungry too. Money
Oh
hungry
yeah.
too.
I mean, they've been hungry.
I
Remember
know, but
the
the thing is,
remember the
it's not. Here's the
apocalypse?
thing, though. It's not there. I mean, it kind of is because they uploaded the video, but it's not like their like possession. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, we get what you mean, and it's just silly that they hit him with a copyright strike. But
Who
I
knows?
don't think any of
I'll
us.
wait for Nintendo to do something. I can't say much about it because.
Of course, this is still relatively fresh,
Mhm.
and I seriously doubt that Nintendo will make any other public statement other than something just kind of vague and like, yeah, we looked into it and we'll work on internal issues. Thank you, and then not say anything and just wait for it to blow over, most likely.
Yeah.
Come
So,
on, man! Like tech companies they pay their employees so freaking good.
mhm. So anything else?
No, that's all the articles we had mainly. Anything else you guys like to talk about?
Mm,
Okay. Quick question. I've always
Mm,
wanted to know this: is Google Stadia still alive?
Let me look that up. I
I think
don't.
it's dead and dying.
I will say this: they did a really like their PR marketing team was bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like they
They
failed.
had one good commercial, and that's it.
Oh no,
But their
it's still
PR
here.
marketing team didn't do so well.
No, no, the Stadia's still around.
Oh, okay. I thought they were dead already.
No, they're just unpopular, but not dead. So they're still around.
Hey, remember Soldier Boy console? Oh yeah, I remember.
Here's
All
the
right.
thing, like, because you know how China makes a lot of fake video game
Hmm.
thing, right?
Yeah,
And it's like so easy. Like China is notorious for making like what's that word? Like copy of like of consoles, right?
yeah. You ever played Pokemon Naranja version?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. But it's just amazing to me how like at least Soldier Boy he didn't get sued. They just put file a cease and desist on him.
Right.
Hmm.
For anyone that
Yeah.
doesn't know, Soldier Boy made like $100,000 off of selling a console from China.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was great.
This kind of reminds me of, Soldier Boy Loki reminds me of that rapper from Sonic Adventure 2, where
Which
like
one? Oh, here I come, rougher
no,
than the
no,
rest of
no,
it.
no, 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 the other one, the one from
Oh,
Sonic Adventure 2, the one who like
oh,
made
100
claim,
P.
yeah, 100p,
You
like
know what's sad about him? He went to jail for possession of marijuana and gun charges.
yeah, but the crazy part is that he straight up lied to people that he's working with Sonic Team to do a song for a new Sonic game
Lie. Wait,
in
100 P's
hope
still
in
alive? I
hope
thought he was still in prison.
no, he's out of prison for a while now.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, he lied to people about doing music for Sonic Team for a new Sonic game. Like I think this was like Sonic Boom era or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like in hopes that Sonic Team would have to hire him
In my
to do a
opinion, I don't
song.
think Sonic Team would ever hire him back just because of the scandal that he had. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Of
With the
course.
gun charges and marijuana. I don't think they would. I don't think that would be good.
there were other scandals involving him that would get him like perma banned from working with Sonic Team. Let's be
Yeah, but
honest.
100 P. I will say this: 100 P made some good rap music. You know, forever the Knuckles rapper.
Yeah, I mean, like those were like the more memorable songs in outside Crush 40 in those games, but also it's like none of them would be anywhere as good as the original Knuckles theme song. Here
Oh,
I
I know what you're
come,
talking about.
rougher than the best of them, the best of
But
them.
100 P was also in there too.
Yeah, but I don't think he was like the main singer. I
I
believe
know, but he was the one
uh,
to singing "Born on an Island in the
the
Heavens."
heavens.
The blood of my ancestors flows inside me. That's 100 P.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, he did like co work on it. But
I'm
I
like
but I
Sonic
heard
on Chuckle. I'd
but
better
I, but
flip
I
my
but I
muscle.
heard but I heard that there was like but there was like a dispute about who contributed how much to the
Bruh.
song. It's like, bruh, both of your names are on there.
But who gets a
Knock
lion's
Knuckles
share?
Knuckles.
Yeah, no, it's like, here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best
It's
of them,
just
tougher than
the
leather. You
leather.
call me Knuckles, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my
Try to flex my
muscles. I'm as
muscles.
hard as nails, ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they're solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independence is my first breath, first test, feel right. That's the worst left.
Born on an island in the
The
heavens.
heavens, the blood of my ancestors flows inside me. My duty is to save
Save
the
the
flower
flowers
from
from
evil
evil deterioration.
deterioration.
I will say that
Yeah,
song had the best saxophone.
yeah, yeah. But in the end, I'm all about the Tails theme song.
Oh, that one's also good too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, is that it? I mean, there's nothing
Yeah,
much we
that's
can
pretty
go
much it.
over.
Yeah.
Nope. Well,
Mhm,
that's it.
mhm.
So, you guys got any closing comments for this
My closing
for the stream
comment
today?
is there's nothing much I can say. Just stay safe. We also I just saw our leader Reckless's Fox's photo, and I just want to give a special shout out, to him and his newborn baby Jonathan.
Mhm.
Since you guys forgot to post about it, but here's a
Hey, I didn't
photo.
You
forget to
didn't tell
post
us.
about it. I'm just waiting for you to post about it.
Well, I couldn't. I don't know. I thought you guys were gonna, but yeah. Here's for
No.
you, Reckless Fox. We give you a shout out.
Mhm,
Congrats on being a father and beautiful
mhm,
baby Jonathan.
mhm,
We can't wait to meet your baby and give him
mhm,
lots of love. That's it for me. That's a closing
mhm.
statement. There you go, Reckless Fox.
Thank you.
Posted about it on Discord. I mean on
Well, he
live.
posted
There
on
you go.
Discord, but we posted it here on the
He just
podcast.
wanted it posted publicly.
How about you, Mr. Broken?
Yeah. So my closing statement is, hold on, give me a second. My closing statement is, I'm the frog.
The frog. He's the frog.
I'm the frog.
He's the frog.
I may be the White Ranger, but I'm the frog.
He's the white frog ranger. But still,
I like
that's
I, I
everything.
like it better in black.
You like it better in black, but you like that white on the side.
I feel like I'm Sky from SPD, where it's like blue. I'm supposed to be red, so I'm like white. I'm supposed to be black.
Still, we're good. All right. Thank you everyone for joining us. This is a good stream today. So, as Reckless always says, peace out.
Peace out, bless.
Bless up.
Keep
Keep
everything under
everything.
$20 or less.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Deuces. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I wanna fly high so I can reach the highs of all the heavens. Somebody will be
Guys, done.
waiting for me, so
Wait, are you
I
done with live?
gotta fly
No.
higher. Gotta keep moving.
Goodbye, everybody.
You're terrible at this. Hit the button. It's on. It's right up there. It's